Have you ever found yourself standing at the edge of a big decision, heart racing, mind full of what ifs? What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if this is all just a big mistake? I get it. I've been there. And chances are you've been there too. But here's the thing. Self-doubt isn't something we just have to live with. It's actually a part of the process. And guess what? It doesn't have to stop you from achieving your dreams. Let's talk about how we can turn that self-doubt into something powerful. Ready? Let's dive in. I think we all know that voice in our heads, the one that tells us we're not enough, that we can't do something. Maybe it's that quiet whisper before a big presentation, or even just the feeling before making a big change. But here's the catch. Everyone feels it. Every successful person, from your favorite entrepreneurs to the people you look up to, has felt self-doubt. It's not the exception, it's the rule. And more importantly, it's a signal, not a roadblock. It's telling you that you're stepping out of your comfort zone. And that's where the magic happens. Now, I know what you're thinking. Easier said than done, right? So here's the first thing you need to do. Reframe your thoughts. Instead of asking yourself, what if I fail? Flip it around and ask, what if I succeed? And here's the kicker. What if I learn something along the way, no matter what? We tend to think failure means we're not good enough. But in reality, failure is just feedback. It's not a reflection of your worth. If we stop putting so much pressure on ourselves to be perfect, we free up space to really grow. Here's the next big piece. Taking action. You've probably heard the saying, fake it until you make it, yeah, right? Well, I won't lie, it's not the worst advice. Because here's the thing about self-doubt. It thrives in inaction. It loves to hang around when you're sitting still, overthinking everything. But the moment you start doing something, anything, that self-doubt begins to lose its grip. You don't have to take huge steps. Just do something small, like making that first phone call or sending that email. The key is movement. Because the more you move, the more you'll realize that your fears are much smaller than you think. And here's another trick that helps a lot. Reflect on your past wins. I don't mean the big wins, like landing your dream job. Think about the small victories, the times when you stepped out of your comfort zone, even though you were scared, and it paid off. Maybe it was speaking up in a meeting, or maybe it was just showing up when you felt like backing out. Those moments, however small they seemed at the time, are proof that you can handle challenges. And when you remind yourself of those moments, it's like a little voice inside you says, hey, I can do this. Now let's get real for a second. It's easy to be hard on ourselves, especially when self-doubt is knocking at the door. But what if I told you that the best way to overcome it is by being kind to yourself? We all have moments where we're unsure, where we question whether we're on the right path. That's okay. What's important is how you treat yourself during those times. Be gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself the way you'd talk to a friend who's struggling. You wouldn't tell them they're a failure, right? You'd remind them that they're capable, worthy, and just as deserving of success as anyone else. And you deserve that too. Self-compassion isn't about making excuses. It's about allowing yourself to be human. So here's the bottom line. Self-doubt is normal. It doesn't define you. It's just a sign that you're pushing yourself into new territory. When you start to reframe those doubts, take action, look back at your past wins, and practice a little self-compassion, you'll begin to realize that self-doubt doesn't have to hold you back. In fact, it can be a sign that you're about to make a breakthrough. You don't have to be perfect to be powerful. You just have to believe in yourself enough to take that first step. Because once you do, the rest will follow. You've got this. And don't forget to like and subscribe the channel for more videos like this, and share this message with someone who needs a little encouragement today.